Hey guys, welcome back to Seriously Though with Elizabeth. It's been 6 months, guys. 6 months, and I am so happy with how far we have come. We keep growing, and I'm excited. Today I'm going to talk about something that might be shocking, hence the topic. But I wanted to be a bit vulnerable with you guys. Like I said, it's been some time and I'm seeing the growth and I'm seeing my community and I'm seeing you guys really enjoy spending time in our space. So I decided to, calm down a bit, calm down in like, small, make myself small and be vulnerable with my community and talk about little things that I have pinpointed about myself that I feel like, yeah, are things you need to work on or things that I am actually actively working on sincerely. Everything that I have pinpointed, I am in active and conscious mode of making sure I improve myself in those areas. So, getting into it, before we do, subscribe. If you are watching this video, if my thumbnail drew you here, whatever reason that click this video for, if you have not subscribed, let's do that. You're going to love it here. You're going to love it here and share it with your friends and your family, and let's all come together and have a blast just discussing. Anyways, seriously though, let's get into it. I I think I am spotting some of my toxic traits. And I would give some credit to the fact that stepping into the life of a relationship holds up a mirror to you. So I'm going to start by saying this. If you're someone that has stepped into a relationship, the truth is that if you feel like you're perfect and there are no flaws, then I don't know. I feel we should question everything. I don't know what you should question, but question something. Because sincerely speaking, I feel like in a genuine relationship where you definitely want to see yourself improve and grow and actually bond with who it is you are with, there's going to be a mirror put up in front of you and it will expose a lot about you, including your flaws. It really brings out who, you know, lets you see areas that you could improve because now you are dealing with another person that you need to care for, and it's checking how patient you are, how kind you are, how loving you are, how yo. I feel like for me, before I even, started this journey, um I there were things that I knew that I had to work on, but it just magnified it to me how much more important it is to me to work on these areas. So let's just jump into it, right? Let's talk about being defensive. I was in denial for the longest when it came to my family members, for instance, telling me that I'm a bit defensive. Uh, I hated hearing it because in my head it's like I'm just trying to explain myself. Who else is going to have my back but me? And sincerely, admitting this thing to you guys is so difficult because it's like them knowing that I am admitting that yes, I was a defensive person. When for years I refused to admit that yes, I could be defensive. And I think this is one of the things that I had even caught myself early on before I even started relationships. So it's something I am very well aware of. But like I said, it's just now that I'm interacting actively with somebody, it reminds me that hey, you need to practice taking accountability and ownership of situations that you are called out for, especially when you now start understanding that okay, if somebody brings an issue to you, you don't have to try and defend yourself. You need to recognize that person's point of view. I need to be able to really acknowledge where that person is at, state of mind, feeling, emotions, and put myself in a position to admit that yes, I have flaws and I make mistakes and I do things that are not the greatest. And even if what I did I think was not bad, it affected somebody. So take accountability and actually take ownership that okay, yeah, this was messed up. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry I put you in that position. I'm so sorry I said those things. Instead of I was only joking now, but Yusuf, don't you know that that's how you used to do it? Like for God's sake, take a step back and just recognize people's complaints or hurts. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in me. I'm talking to myself at this point. But yeah, this was something that I really had to work on. Then secondly is low-key expecting perfection from others. I won't use the word perfection, but expecting a lot. And sincerely speaking, I think it would be important for me to live my life in a way where I don't sit down expecting things from people. Instead, you do things. I want to start doing things because I genuinely cherish people, family, friends, and all that, and not see it as, okay, I'm expecting you to act like this and walk like this and talk like this, and it how it is that it is programmed in my mind. I'm expecting you to fall in line with that. That is something that I am actively working on as well. It's something that I've caught myself doing, and sincerely I am glad that I have caught myself, because I think it is very unfair to paint a picture of a person in your head and want them to fit that puzzle. Instead, don't get me wrong, there's a difference between looking out for someone and wanting the best for them, and then correcting or giving them information that can improve their life. I believe in that. I even like getting feedback like that. But when it comes to little things like, this is not how I will have done it, I mean, it's accomplished. The results accomplished. Let's say, for instance, this little thing is what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to accomplish something basically, but because it was not done the way I expect it to be accomplished, it's like, you should do it this way. Now that's wrong. That is very wrong. And honestly, I haven't really been doing that for a while. I will be sincere with you. I think it's something that I picked up from home. I don't know if I should throw my people on blast like that, but it's just something I picked up. It's a background thing where, okay, there's a picture in our head and we expect it to work that way. That's not a very, I don't like that. I didn't like that. I had tendencies to be like that. So that's another thing that I kind of like, I am actively working on. So my goal is just, okay, the result or what it is we're trying to accomplish is being accomplished. How it we get there doesn't have to be how I dictate it or how I want it to be. No. People have their own opinions and point of views. And it's something I keep working on, to recognize that yes, people have their own point of views, and I don't have to get mad that their point of views does not look like mine. It doesn't have to look like mine. We can always share our ideas and rub minds and make it work one way or the other. Even if you don't agree with the point of view, you can just acknowledge theirs and agree to disagree at the very end of the day, basically. The last thing I will talk about is knowing how to regulate my emotions. I am a very emotional person. I am someone who feels a lot. I feel, and I don't just feel, I feel passionately. So my sadness can run deep. My anger is a lot of crying, to shock you. So I feel it. I don't think I've ever felt rage. Okay, yeah, I feel passionately, but emotional passion, like emotional passion. I don't know if that's a thing. What I'm just trying to say is that, you see this going overboard, I'm not like that. I don't go overboard. I won't say that. My heart can be touched very easily. Yes, I have a very, heart that can be touched very easily. Let me just say, I mirror emotions a lot. This is something I learned about myself. Yes. So if you are excited and happy and laughing, don't be surprised if you see me like looking at you and smiling too, because I reflect people's emotions, right? So because of that, it's like I know that my heart, I feel a lot. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a good thing. I know I love it because it allows me to really enjoy moments and really, really take in moments, like things that are going on. Even I love to savor food. I can, I can, I can really dive into situations and build memories from it. I think that's probably why I would say my top love language is quality time. Like the quality of a moment, I really know how to immerse myself in and enjoy it. The only thing is that I need to regulate it, because I need to make sure I'm in control and not go overboard when maybe the moments are negative. So if it is wanting to share my thoughts on something, I might get a bit intense, like as if I'm trying to force the idea down your throat. Like, girl, calm down, calm down. That's the thing. Like, no, seriously, I don't like that. And I want to be able to know that, okay, I can be excited and have, positive moments and really immerse myself in those and enjoy it deeply. And then when negative things come up, or disagreements, or, clashes, or whatever it is, I don't have to feel like it's by force. Like, understand, like, and most times when I now get angry, the way I release myself or feel calmer is I just start crying. Like, like I'm upset, and God knows why He made me 5'4". I cannot come and be throwing tantrums and breaking things. Oh no. That's why I cry, because it just helps me let it all go out. So I'm not destructive. I thank you, Jesus. I'm not destructive. I have never even fought in my life, like physical fights. A girl does not mess with all that. I'm just saying that the passion, it's something that I want to regulate better, you know. So I think these are three major things that I have spotted about myself that I will not lie is very it's harder than it looks to admit, because I don't want to say I have issues and I'm telling you guys the issues, and but these are issues that I know I will only do better in, and because I have addressed it and I have seen it and I must address it. I have spotted it and now I am so willing to address it. So basically, I just, instead of coming to just give you guys advice, I wanted to put myself there and show you that okay, I also want to try and take my own, advices that I put out. Whatever I learn, whenever I learn things and I come to share with you guys, I promise to not, I don't just learn things to come and share. I learn things because I want to implement it in my life. And it helped me really sit down and try and take note of things or areas that I need to work on to better myself as a person. Basically, I just want God to help me with the fruit of the spirit, and fruit of the spirit it takes intentionality and hard work to really say you walk in that reality. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. That's basically it. I'm so glad that we spent time together. You know a little bit about me, just a tad bit in this area. Um, Share this with a friend if you think you can relate. I would love to hear your own stories or your own thoughts or what things you struggle with. You can share that in the comment section as well. And hopefully we get to spend more time next week. Now, next week I'm going to be giving a little information on, everything going on. You're not going to want to miss next week's video. Just know that. Well, thanks so much for spending this little time with me. I'll see you in that next video. Bye. 사랑해. 사랑해. No, 사랑해 is not by Chane.